right, so I'm here with the lovely Kim. We started off our relationship, I don't know if you remember this.
Oh, I do.
Not rocky, but your husband was coming for spinal correction, and I asked that you come to look at his x-rays, and kind of the vibe I got the whole time was you did not want to be here, you did not want to hear me talking, that you didn't want to meet me. But after that was just all my poor assumptions. After me meeting you, I just found that you were really in the middle of a health journey, and that you were wanting to get healthy and change things, and you were just kind of fed up with where you were at. So kind of where was your life at before we met?
Well, as you have said in the past about me, I was cranky. And that is the honest truth. I remember that night very well. I did not want to be here. And not that you annoyed me, but I didn't want anything to do with anything. I just wanted to go home and rest. I was miserable. Headaches every single day. My neck hurt, my back hurt. I was done. I was tired. And certainly very, very cranky, as my husband will tell you. That's where I was. I was just in a bad place.
You were a little heavier then, is that right?
Well, Lord, that's a journey that's been ongoing for most of my life. I've been obese more than half of my life, maxing out at 210 pounds. And then my brother had died, and I was struggling with that. He was a pancreatic cancer, and during that time I started stress eating again, and I had gained weight, and so I was depressed, along with everything else that we talked about. And so at that point that I met you and your staff, I was on a downhill slide of gaining a lot of weight back.
And so, I mean, I'm not going to say it was instantaneous, but as far as practice members go, you dove in with both feet. Like, there was no, I want just pieces of this. You wanted the whole pie, everything, correcting the spine, nutrition, detox, exercise, mindset change very quickly. And what was beautiful about that is I saw you quickly change on the outside, obvious changes on the outside, but on the inside, it was pretty miraculous. And I saw a person, I don't think I've told you this, that I was just like meeting a whole new person, you know what I mean? Which was cool. So I want you to kind of share what's life like now, or what's your life look like now.
I would certainly have to say I'm productive. I know that that's an odd term to describe me, but that's the truth. I can get out of bed in the morning. I am way more productive at work. I'm sure my boss appreciates you for how you have helped me, and I'm not as cranky, and I don't know, Dr. Maynard, I am a different person. I feel different on the inside. I feel different certainly on the outside, and I don't know, just good.
You are good. And what was also cool is your transformation was so quick, is that people you were around on a daily basis were asking you,
exactly,
what are you doing? What is this? Who's this person? And your immediate response to me was, I want to help people. I want you to meet people. I want to do stuff. I want to help people. And that was, that was probably one of the most fulfilling moments of my life, is when I see somebody make a change and they immediately want to help somebody else. They just don't want to hoard it all for themselves.
Right.
So in that thought, if there's somebody out here who's watching this, which there is, Kim, where their brother just died, or they're stress eating, or they're gaining weight, the scale's going up and up, or the pain's getting worse, or the headaches aren't going away, or they're on their 10th medication and they're wanting to prescribe their 13th medication, what would you say to that person that maybe has lost hope in their own ability to heal themselves?
Well, since we don't have all day, I would have to say that there's more to life. You don't have to live like that. That's a choice that I believe that God gave me this vessel and this temple to do with it as He would have fit. And actually your whole staff helped me to realize that, just your personalities, and that it's more than just adjustments, that it's a mindset, it's a change of life, and that if I can do it, if I can overcome everything that's in my life, anyone can overcome anything, but they have to want it. They have to want it really bad. And you and your staff give you that inspiration and that positive motivation that people need. It's hard to pick yourself up without help, and you and your staff were there to pick me on up.
Well, thank you for that. Well, Kim, I'm so grateful for, number one, the hard work you put in. That's immediately what comes out of you, is you're a hard worker. But number two is your heart. You know, just always want to help other people, want to help your family. I'm grateful for that. And I think the big takeaway that I'm getting from you is it's important who you surround yourself with.
It is.
The people that you put yourself around on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, it will change the trajectory of your health, your finances, your happiness, your family life, your recreational life. So thank you so much for sharing your story. And I know the story's not over, you know. Thank you so much for sharing with the audience here. So if you're listening out there, find a doctor or team in your town that's going to lift you up and take you to the next level. Have a good one.